Conor McGregor opened up about his mindset after undergoing knee surgery on Monday.
What's up, folks? The Mac is back, baby. My knee is repaired. Surgery was a success, and I'm on the road to recovery. That should tell you all you need to know about my mindset. Straight into surgery, knee repaired, and on the road. Let's go. I want to give a shout out to Dominic Cruz, who returned from multiple ACLs to recapture his bantamweight crown. George St. Pierre had multiple ACLs. Don't know whether he returned after his second ACL. However, he's doing backflips and his movement is still stellar. Other notables in other sports, NFL, Tom Brady done it. Aaron Peters done it. These are my motivation here, especially the fighting boys. Yup, Cruz. Yeah. Unstoppable, baby. My mindset is unstoppable, unbreakable. I'm gonna do something about this hair. I'm not sure just what yet. Stay tuned, folks. Yeah, I love you all. Mac Energy is available now on Amazon. Forge Irish Stout if you're having a social one. Enjoy yourself out there, folks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much, God.
Sean Strickland blames video games for making people more aggressive.
And I don't want to be the guy like video games caused it. But when video games intertwined with the military, it created a very different breed of people, right? So like, you're older than me, so you probably seen it, but you didn't experience it. Like, video games intertwined with the military, and you had Call of Duty, where like all day long you're a little kid and you're just shooting people. Grand Theft Auto, and everyone's like, oh, like, you can't blame video games. Like, how do you think it is when little kids now are spending 5 hours of their day shooting people in the head, playing Grand Theft Auto, being a like, there's been like a psyop to slowly people up and desensitize people. Like, Americans are so corrupt and morally bankrupt now. It's like, I don't even know how you fix it.
Jorge Masvidal is hoping Islam chokes Ian Garry out. Masvidal wasn't a fan of Gary's recent comments suggesting that women should run the world. Speaking to Full Send MMA, he said, "I hope Islam puts him to sleep. I think Ian Garry is unlikable normally, but he's playing more into it. He knows he was never going to be liked. Based on his mentality, he's pitching to the wrong crowd. He should be talking to other crowds. He's talking about women should be running the world. No, women should be running your world, not telling us." I think he plays on those emotions a little bit too, because his views are not what most men align with. I'm hoping Islam chokes the piss out of him, just puts him to sleep, sleeping like a baby. Ian Garry already has an empty frame waiting at home for the UFC welterweight title. He's set to challenge Islam Makhachev for the belt at UFC 330 next weekend.
When you open your eyes in the morning, how long does it take you until you think about the fight?
Can I answer that question by getting something? So, to answer your question on how fast from when I open my eyes do I think about my fight, it's as soon as I walk out of the toilet and I just flip it over. 9 days until I become a world champion.
Islam Makhachev's coach Javier Mendez believes Islam can beat Ian Garry without relying on his wrestling.
Remember, I've been with them for 12 years or plus, 12 years plus, you know, so there's a lot of work that's been done with him and I and other coaches, you know, and he's dialed in. He's dialed in as a striker, and people sleep on his striking and think that he has to take Ian down. He doesn't have to take him down. Is it the better choice? Probably, because we know we're the better grappler for sure, but do we have to take him down? I'm saying no, we don't have to take him down. Is it the better option? Probably. But let's see how Ian is able to adapt to what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Daniel Cormier believes Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles Oliveira was canceled because of the passing of Alan Nascimento. Nascimento, a longtime friend and training partner of Oliveira, passed away earlier this week after suffering a heart attack in his sleep at just 34 years old. Tsarukyan is now set to face Mauricio Hufi at UFC 331.
Got a main event and a co-main event yesterday. We were all expecting Arman Tsarukyan. If I'm being honest, guys, Arman Tsarukyan told me in Abu Dhabi it was going to be him and Oliveira. No BMF title. It was going to be him and Oliveira fighting in Los Angeles. And Arman just told me he just wants to continue to fight to essentially make himself undeniable because he wants a title opportunity. Yesterday we got that he's fighting against Mauricio Hufi. That's a dangerous fight with not as much upside because Hufi, while he is good and while he did have that great win at the White House, he doesn't have the name value as Charles Oliveira. Now, it's unfortunate because we would have loved to see him and Oliveira have a rematch. The first fight was tremendous. Arman actually hit a fan on the way to the octagon. But unfortunately, Charles's teammate passed away. And that's why I believe, at least, that we're not getting that fight. Because, you know, obviously those guys down there, Oliveira and them, their team, they're all so close. So I think that's why we're not getting the Charles fight. So Arman Hufi is going to be good, though. It's going to be an amazing fight. And Los Angeles always has great fights.
On the Deep Water Show, Dustin Poirier and Jorge Masvidal reacted to King Green getting the better of a sparring session with professional boxer Antonio Williams, also known as Bang. Poirier previously fought Green at UFC 199 in 2016, knocking him out in the first round. Despite their history, Poirier says he's now a fan.
King Green, anybody see the sparring session between King Green? Yeah, King Green, hold it down for MMA guys. Holding it down for us.
Talking, rolling a blunt while kicking the
I love that.
Hey, I'm a fan of King Green.
100%.
I'm a big fan.
He rolled in there and then
since Strikeforce, he's been around. You know.
Did he have even a mouthpiece on? I don't even know, man.
But, and that's a pro boxer, right? He's like a good pro boxer that Adrian Broner's kind of bringing up.
I think he has one loss on his record, but I think he's a lighter weight.
Yeah, he's like 19-1.
Antonio Bang Williams,
19-1.
29 years old, 19-1.
What weight?
Who cares?
Okay, maybe. I think he said he gets down to 145, but I mean, Bobby's 155, so it's not that big of a deal.
Bryan Battle is set to face Dalton Rasta tonight at PFL Charlotte. As most of you know, the PFL will be merging with Jake Paul's most valuable promotions. Battle says it'd be an honor to welcome Jake into the cage.
Now, one of these Paul brothers, named Jake, great name by the way, he's, you know, talking about an MMA debut, kind of floating around 185. Am I being crazy, or could this be possible, Bryan?
I mean, you know, he wants like the biggest fight with the best opponent. Like, that's what he should do, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm quite old enough for his like age bracket, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I quite hit the age requirement to fight Jake, but like, God, I would take that fight in a heartbeat, brother. You know what I'm saying? That'd be an easy check.
MMA versus boxing there, yeah?
MMA versus boxing, and I mean they can wrestle, right? Like they both wrestled in high school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that looks like now, but you know.
So it's a good fight, you're saying? We got to get a book. Let's do it.
Usman Nurmagomedov could be heading to the UFC after becoming one of the biggest free agents in MMA. Usman is coming off a win over Archie Colgan at PFL New York, where he successfully defended the PFL lightweight title. Usman's manager Ali Abdelaziz says he wants to see him face Ilia Topuria in the UFC. He also believes Arman Tsarukyan is the only fighter who can truly give Usman a competitive fight.
I'm gonna tell you something. The fight I want, if he go to the UFC, I want Ilia Topuria, first fight. First fight. Woo! Why not? Listen, he ran out of gas. He talked a lot of things. He wrote a lot of checks, couldn't cash. Guess what? I'm bringing the whole fire. And if these people want this fight to happen, we can make it happen. But I'm gonna tell you something. Kamaru Usman, talk about tough fight. Will knock out Dan Hooker. He will submit Dan Hooker. I love Paddy Pimblett. I think he's a great guy. Right. Usman will stop him in under 2 rounds. I think he will make Ilia quit. He will hit kick him, knock him out flat. The only fight I can see competitive, him and Arman. Charles Oliveira, he would make him quit. He will make him quit. What Charles Oliveira can do to him. Strike with him, good luck with that. Take him down, good luck with that. And he will absolutely demolish Max Holloway. Demolish Max Holloway. Because he can take him. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I love it, Ali. I love it.
Let me tell you why. I love Max. I respect Max. Max can't wrestle for and he can't grapple for Usman can grapple or can wrestle. Guess what? Max he have great striking, but no, he cannot mix it up like Usman. The only a real competitor with Usman is Arman Tsarukyan. I would say that.
Alex Bejeda is facing some backlash after a recent interview with The Mac Life. In the interview, Bejeda explained why he's upset with Herb Dean for not penalizing Ciryl Gane for the fouls at the White House. However, he made it clear that he has no issue with Gane himself. Alex said mistakes happen in fights. Fighters are so obviously under a lot of adrenaline and kind of taken by the moment, so things happen. But I don't think the ref has the benefit of not being in there and being emotional or anything else. I got jabbed, I felt it, and maybe I could have recovered better. I had a lot of legal blows, then some illegal blows, and I just think the ref needs to be the one to step in and really see what's legal and what's not legal. That's not necessarily the fighter's place. The plan is to stay at heavyweight. That's the mission I have in front of me. I want to get that belt, and I'm going to have that opportunity. A majority of the top comments on this interview are negative towards Alex. Gaining all that extra weight went to his ass. It's funny how he's turned fans against him. From Shama to Crying Llama. Alex Bejeda thought making excuses would erase his loss and it just made it worse. He's not mad at the guy who intentionally fouled, but he's angry at Herb for thinking they were legal shots. Alex, stop taking L's, man. You have lost so much aura. I think Gane caused him brain damage. And stop crying. You should focus on how to come back rather than blaming Herb Dean. You got dropped by a jab. You looked absolutely slow and stiff. You were gonna lose anyway. All that muscle went to your ass. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from John O30197. It says, RIP Alan Nascimento. Gone far too soon. The second one's from Mike Haywood. It says, Dana thought good PR was Puerto Rico. And the final one's from Freddie Mercury. It says, can't understand how Dana will give the Nelk boys $250,000 as a gift for playing poker with him, but can't pay $10,000 for a dying fighter. It's f***ing wild, man. If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.